Aquarius, hello my friend. Here we are looking at the week of October 11th through 17th. I'm the Scorpio Stellium. I'm going to do your predictions for this week. I'm going to do something a little bit different though. I'm going to do a few things differently actually. This week I am beginning to explain why I get the cards I do, explain how I read, what the cards mean, telling you the astrological symbolism behind it so that you can get more value out of your reading. And then at the end, when I do your pick a card, it's not going to be just one card for your message from the divine. It's going to actually be 3, and I'm going to let you choose which one is your personal message. So stick around for that. And let's take a look at what you got, Aquarius. Okay. Whoa. Damn, Aquarius, you got a lot going on here, babe. Okay. Well, let's just jump right in, shall we? All right, so we start with the star, which, how interesting. This is the Aquarius's card, is the star. It is about hope and healing. It's about reconciliation. It's about looking to the future. And I think that's what's going to happen this week, but there's going to be some bumps in the road. So let's talk about the bumps in the road. Next, you have the Magician reversed next to the star. It's like we want the healing, but we don't know how to do it. We may feel like we don't have the willpower to really do it. But I think that this is really about the mental process of, I'm ready to move forward. I want to fix things. How do I go about it? Because I don't like how things are now. In the beginning of the week, you have the reverse 10 of Cups. You're not satisfied with the love life, with your personal life, with, this is really love. I mean, I'm not even gonna sit here and list all the things that can be bad because this is about love. Let's just be straightforward. The 10 of Cups, this is a card that is normally like the perfect little family. Everybody loves everybody. Everybody is happy, and it's reversed here. So this to me doesn't feel like it's sad. It just feels like there's something missing. There's something that is not satisfied. It has not worked out quite how you want it to be. But I think we're actually on the road here, especially when we see we're starting out with a star. We feel like we're on the road to healing. And there are a lot of cards that do tell me the same story. So let's continue down into the middle of the week. We have the 9 of Pentacles. This is Venus in Virgo. This is where Venus is about love, and it's also about money, and it's what we value. So here you are valuing the independence that you have. You're valuing the other person's independence as well. There is a sense of loneliness a little bit to this card because she is by herself here. She has everything that she needs. She just wants one more thing for everything to be perfect. And if you go in the progression of the tarot cards, the next card is the 10 of Pentacles, which is where not only do we have everything physically in our life, but now we have the love to go along with it, the hearth and home kind of card. So next to it is the Lovers, okay? The Lovers card, y'all. That's dead center of your spread. It's telling me that this is definitely about a relationship, and I think that you're trying so hard to heal this relationship. I think that you may be very well close to that goal. Some of you are still on the road and you have a little bit of time to go, but it's not long off here. It's either this week or it's really soon, week or two, honestly, because these cards are so positive as far as how they're moving forward here, because right next to the Lovers, you have the Chariot. This is Cancer's card. The Lovers is Gemini's card. So we have those kinds of personalities here. Pisces card is represented here in this reading as well. But this is telling us that we are having forward progression. We're having movement. And now you feel some success in this relationship. So look at this beautiful chronological progression here. We feel like we're almost there. We feel like we're so close. You know, one thing is missing, but we feel like we're so close. We just don't want to be lonely. We want somebody else to help make this picture complete. And then here they are, they show up, and how do we handle it? Well, we move forward with them. Perfect, right? Okay, can't make that any nicer, prettier. I love it. Okay, down here at the bottom though is where it gets a little tricky. These are the bumps in the road. It's okay. It's going to be all right. They're not that bad. What's happening though is that you have the moon reversed, which is having some major fears, some major things inside pathologically that are holding you or another person back from moving forward. And all that is doing is contributing to a sense of loneliness and abandonment and feeling left out, but you actually aren't, because everything here is showing me that it's moving forward. So you guys may be dealing with some past baggage here. And the best way to do that, to deal with it, is the Three of Pentacles, to work together on it, not to try to be tackling it by yourself. The Three of Pentacles is Mars and Capricorn. Mars being action and initiation, and Capricorn being working hard, having ethic, you know, being recognized for doing what you're supposed to do. And this is very much a teamwork kind of card, the Three of Pentacles. It's saying that, you know, the, what's the saying about the knot? Like a 3-cord knot is not easily undone, something like that. You guys tell me in the comments. I'm sure I didn't get that quote right. But the point here is that if you, both parties in this relationship are open with what their fears are, and they deal with those demons early on, then it's going to play out much better in the long run if we're dealing with that, you know, and we're dealing with it together. So not just sitting here and suffering in silence on our own, but bringing that into the relationship and saying, here's where I'm at, this is what I'm afraid of, and then you can hear that reassurance that you need. Okay, let's start clarifying some of this stuff. I feel like this is such a beautiful reading. I don't have a whole lot that I want to clarify. The last line is probably most concerning to me, and the Magician reversed as well, because I want to know why there's this feeling of not knowing how to move things forward, where it shifts from not knowing how to obviously doing it, having the Chariot card, definitely moving forward. So Magician reversed, clarified by the Magician. Jeez. These cards have a sense of humor today, apparently. They're like, you may feel like you don't know how to move forward, but guess what? You do. You know exactly what you need to do. You're totally capable of it. Ace of Wands. God, that's gorgeous. This is passion. This is taking the initiative, taking power of your own life. And you may be the one who is actually initiating this relationship, moving forward. Either way, if it's the other person or you, there is action here. It's like growing towards something, making plans. It's so nice. This is such a good reading. Okay, so the 10 of Cups reversed. Let's clarify this. Why are you unhappy here? What's missing? I mean, I think it's just this person is missing, but we'll clarify it for shits and giggles, right? I'll give you some more information. Okay, Two of Swords. I think because this is a Two of Swords is a stalemate. It's ruled by, it has Libra association to it, and Libra is not great at making decisions. So yeah, this Libra here, then you have the Nine of Cups. So there's a stalemate where I think that you've gone through the period of time where it doesn't look like anything is happening. Even though a lot of stuff I think has actually been happening below the surface, where you are not aware of what the other person is thinking and feeling, and they're not aware of what you are. So it feels like nothing's happening. But this week, hell, it happens. Because you have the Nine of Cups also right here beside it, clarifying, letting us know that what you desire is happening this week. What you've been longing for is happening this week. So let's now go down and clarify this reverse moon, these fears that are being stuffed down, which is not helping anybody, because then you or the other party or both are feeling like you're not being let in to the other person's life. You know, you're not being seen and you're not showing. Okay, the reverse Star and the reverse Judgment. So you're just, this is just a fact of, very simply, those are both major arcana cards, but it's ignoring the fact that healing takes place only when you bring all of this stuff to light. that's when the healing happens. That's when the hope happens. And if you are judgment reversed, if you are stuffing it down, if you are not hearing the call, it's not going to resurrect the relationship, because I do feel like there's some history here. It does not feel like this relationship just came out of left field. So when I say resurrect, what I mean is to really bring it into its fullest potential. And that can't happen, and the healing can't happen if you're not dealing with your stuff. Very simple. All right, the last thing that I'm going to clarify, what am I going to look at? Five of Pentacles. The Five of Pentacles is left out in the cold kind of feeling. I'm going to give you guys some long-term timing on this. For a lot of you, this is actually going to be completely resolved. This is the beginning, okay? But it's going to be completely resolved by December, end of December, maybe even into the beginning of January, that kind of timing here. The timing I get from decanates, which have to do with how each astrological sign is broken into a 10-day period. So this is how that's figured up. The Queen of Wands reversed is the clarification to the Five of Pentacles. The Queen of Wands reversed, feeling not confident, unconfident. What is the word? Why can't I not speak English today? Not feeling confidence about being open. So there's a fear, I think, here of rejection. There's a fear here of judgment. And you have to let go of that fear, because everybody's got them. Or just embrace the fear, really. You know, everybody's got fears, and everybody's got stuff and baggage and things that they don't want to tell the person that they love for fear that they're not going to be there anymore. But it strengthens a relationship so remarkably when both people are willing to be so brutally honest, but doing so in love. It works wonders. So now let's go ahead and do your pick a card. All right, so this is going to be your message from the divine. And you're going to just choose one card, not all three. Don't say, oh, but the other one resonated more for me. Don't do that. Choose your message, because you know why we do that? Because the first message that we heard, we didn't like it. And when we don't like something, that tells you right away that that's something that you need to contemplate and work on, okay? All right, so I have card 1, card 2, and card 3. Gosh, I've been pulling this one so many times. So the first card, I'll give you guys a second to choose. You can pause if you want, but I'll go ahead and jump in. You know how to rewind things, right? Okay, so the first card here is the Six of Staves. This is like the Six of Wands. This is success and victory. It's just reassuring you that you are about to hit your victory lap in this relationship. So this is just a lovely confirmation card. The second card is the, Three of Wheels. So this is like Three of Pentacles. It's the same card that we ended the reading on, which is about teamwork and cooperation. So sharing those vulnerabilities with each other, working with your partner to create a stronger, more stable relationship. And then the third card is the 10. That's why I'm saying 10. 10 of Stakes, which is the same as the 10 of Swords. And this is telling you that it is now time for the dawn. Something new is starting. So the 10 of Swords card is that one where, you know, the dude's lying on the beach with all the swords stabbed in his back, and it's like, oh, it's all over now, right? But there's a sunrise coming up over the horizon, and that's the message here, is you're in the sunrise part. So despite whatever you've been through, it's turning around now, and now the sun is coming up, dawn of the new day. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you again next week.